One Man's Family, brought to you transcribed by Miles Laboratories, makers of Alka-Seltzer, Tabson, and many other fine, dependable pharmaceutical products. Overheard between Jack and Betty at their house across the hedge.
Well, it isn't fair. Cliff gets everything. Half interest in a business he doesn't even work at, clothes and a car, and Mother Barbour's always saying he isn't strong. He's the favorite.
Betty, that doesn't sound like you. You go call Cliff up and be nice to him. Poor old Cliff. He's kind of a mixed-up guy.
So that's how it is with the Barbours today. Are antihistamines effective in treating the misery of a cold?
The answer is yes. Medical literature reports that more than 20,000 cold cases have been treated with antihistamines with 75% effectiveness.
And listen to this. Tabson contains one of the most effective antihistamines known to medical science. But Tabson is more than just an antihistamine alone. Now, why is this so?
Because Tabson is an antihistamine plus.
Yes, plus other ingredients to help relieve more symptoms of your cold.
Tabson's effective antihistamine relieves the sniffles, the sneezes, the stuffy nose, and throat irritation of a cold.
Plus relief from the aches and pains of a cold.
Plus relief from the fever of a cold.
Plus relief to help combat that dull, drowsy feeling. Go to your drugstore. Buy Tabson with confidence. Enjoy Tabson's relief-giving effectiveness. See now how Tabson gives you better, more complete relief from cold symptoms than any antihistamine alone. Get Tabson today. The bright red tablets in the bright red package at all drugstores. And at the first sign of a cold, take Tabson quick. Feel better quick. Tabcin. Tabson. Chapter 14, Book 83. As a usual thing, Jack Barbour's car turns in at his own driveway in the evening at 5:37, on the nose. But he's late tonight. It's 7:13 now, a dark and moonless evening here in Seacliff, San Francisco, and Betty, Jack's wife, steps to the kitchen window and looks out hopefully for the umpteenth time. But now, happily, she hears the squeak of car springs, a too loud motor, and sees a single headlight turning in. Jack's car is pretty old, needs some fixing. But there's this to be said for it. It's paid for. Betty stands in the back door waiting as her husband comes wearily up from the garage.
Jack, one headlight's out.
I know, Betty. I'm planning to have it fixed when I get time. How are you, honey?
Oh, Jack, you look awfully tired.
And need a haircut, too. Don't say it.
Come on in. I've got a meatloaf and baked potatoes and a nice salad. You hungry? What?
Rub my neck, will you?
Here?
Oh, a little lower.
Here. Take your coat off, your hat. What happened to you?
Oh, one of my widow clients wants to cash some securities to buy a house. Had quite a hassle. Those dames can never make up their minds. Wear you down. Oh.
Come on in the living room. Stretch out in the Davenport. You don't want to eat right away, do you?
No. Anytime.
You'll feel better in a minute. Come on.
Okay, honey.
Cliff's been calling you. He wants you to phone him right away. Something important, he says.
Oh, brother. Let me just lie down here for a minute. Oh. Now, rub my back, between my shoulders.
Here, pillow. Now, move over a little.
I don't know. There's nothing tires you out like a woman client who can't make up her mind.
Don't think about it.
Oh, that feels good. Kids all right?
Having their baths.
What is it Cliff wants?
He's called a half a dozen times, but he didn't say.
I can't do anything for him tonight. Probably wants me to go over his law course with him.
His what?
He's talking about studying law now. A correspondence course.
Oh, my. When did all this start?
Rub a little lower, will you? More on the right side. No. Oh, there. Oh, Betty, phone over home, will you? Tell Cliff I'll see him Saturday afternoon or sometime. I'm just too doggone bushed to talk law tonight. I had law all day.
Makes me mad sometimes. Cliff flashing around in that big new foreign car. And you come home like this, with one headlight out.
Now, Betty.
Well, it isn't fair. Cliff gets everything. Half interest in a business he doesn't even work at. Clothes and a car. And Mother Barbour's always saying he isn't strong.
No.
Well, he's the favorite.
Betty, that doesn't sound like you.
Well, it's true.
Come on, give me a kiss. Did I kiss you when I came in? Don't even remember. Now, you go call him up and be nice to him. Poor old Cliff. He's kind of a mixed-up guy.
You could have been mixed up, too, if you wanted to. That's easy. But what'd you do? You went through law school and graduated, and you work like a dog and support your family and drive a ramshackle old car.
You know, every time I'm a little bit late, when I get home, you're mad at Cliff.
Huh?
It's a fact, Betty.
I guess that's true. All right, I'm sorry. I'll phone him.
Don't hurt his feelings now. Just tell him I'm pegged out tonight. Tell him tomorrow's okay or Saturday, but be sweet about it.
I'm not that bad, I hope. Only when I see him lying around and everybody else working. Oh, hello? Mother Barbour? May I speak to Cliff? Oh, he did. All right. Bye. Cliff saw you drive in. He's on his way over. Jack. Jack.
Oh, what'd you say? On his way over?
Uh-huh. I'm not going to let him stay very long if you're that tired.
Hey, is there coffee on the stove? Get me a cup, will you?
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Hi, Cliff. Excuse me, I'm going to get Jack some coffee. He's exhausted tonight. We're going to eat dinner and go right to bed.
Well, maybe Cliff would like a cup too, Betty.
Oh, pardon me, would you, Cliff?
Sure, Betty, if there's plenty. Then hurry back, madam.
All right, Cliff.
Jack, you got one headlight out, you know that?
Yeah, it's the wiring, I think. I can't remember to have it looked at.
I don't imagine new wiring will cost you over 10 or 12 bucks.
Huh?
The prices, woo. I had to have my fender fixed, you know.
I heard something about that. Margaret's boyfriend?
Well, he was a prospective boyfriend, but no more. Just wanted to drive my car. When he smashed up the fender, he took off over the fields and the fences, and we haven't seen him since.
Poor Margaret. You've been mighty nice to her, Cliff.
She's a sweet little kid. You know, it's a funny thing about insurance, Jack. Collision and public liability, property damage, $50 deductible, you know. Guess what the fender cost?
$49.98.
$47.
Oh, sure.
Here you are.
Oh, thanks.
Probably a little strong.
No, it's fine. Well, look, the other night when I took Margaret over to high school, I bought some tickets for the high school play. PTA's trying to raise money for band uniform.
What were you doing at a PTA meeting?
Well, Dan and Hazel were tied up, so I kind of got roped in. I feel so doggone sorry for Margaret. Well, anyway, it's a comedy called One Foot in Heaven.
What?
Oh, Jack, I've heard of that. I read a review somewhere a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a story about a minister's family moving into a new parish or something. They give him a run-down, ramshackle house and no dough.
One of my best friends was a minister's daughter, and they never had any money, but they were very brave about it. They made everything into a joke.
Well, I guess that's what they do in the show. Well, I bought 6 tickets, you know.
6?
Sure, to help them out, you know. Well, the point is, I promised Margaret I'd take her. She likes to go to everything they have over there, and I kind of had an idea I'd work up a family party.
Oh, that'd be fun. It's got so Jack and I practically never go anywhere, Cliff. We were talking about it at breakfast this morning. The last time we were out in the evening, except to run over to the folks' house for a minute, was 3 weeks ago. And then all we did was go watch the lawyer's bowling team, which isn't my idea of a very exciting evening. Jack says he... Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. Jack, you're going to spill coffee on your chest. Sit up and drink it.
Oh.
Here, let me take it. Now, sit up. Cliff's talking to us. He's planning a family party. He's got 6 tickets for One Foot in Heaven.
I heard everything he said.
Well, I'd love to go, wouldn't you?
Sure.
Good. Well, now, here you are. Here's what I figured. Margaret likes to be seen in my car. She says it gives her prestige. So what I thought was, you take my car, you see, and pick up Margaret, and I'll take yours, if you don't mind letting me have it. Be parked most of the time anyway.
Oh, what's all this? I don't follow you, Cliff. Did I miss something? You take your own car.
I guess I forgot to tell you. You see, I've got another date. When I bought the tickets, I didn't realize I was all booked up, and, well, I haven't told Margaret. It'd be a crime to let the poor kid down, but I thought somebody in the family would want to use the tickets and take my car. And when you were so late, I called around. Dan and Hazel have some people over there for dinner, and Nicky and Claudia are up at this ranch, and Dad's too tired tonight, and Paul's going somewhere.
Is it tonight?
Yeah, 8:30.
Oh.
Look, we're not going anywhere, fella, not even for you.
Well, but
No, sir, not me, Cliff. I've just had one idea in my head since about 5:30. Bed. That's for me.
Maybe when you've had your dinner, Jack.
Betty, I don't want to see a high school show. Ye gods, that is my idea of an evening of relaxation anyway. Every time I ever saw a high school play, I was exhausted afterward, Cliff. You hold your breath for the actors. They forget their lines. The scenery falls over. Thanks just the same, pal, but I'm bushed. I am not up to it.
No.
Are they giving it only one night?
Yeah. Yeah, just tonight. It isn't going to be too bad, Jack. The director over there used to be with the Berkeley Players. These are third-row seats. There's 6 of them.
Well, you mean I could stretch out and sleep there?
No, but...
You can go, Betty. You and Nicolette.
No, I'm not going anywhere without you.
Well, I can't. That's all there is to it. Look at the time, anyhow. I haven't had dinner. I'd need a shave, a shower. Betty'd have to dress, Cliff.
Oh, yes, and Nicolette's got a date with Paul, and we'd never get a babysitter. You never can at the last minute.
Yeah. Well, I kind of got myself balled up on this one. When I bought the tickets, I didn't realize the darn thing was tonight. Well,
just tell Margaret you can't go.
Oh, no, I can't do that. She's been counting on it. Well, I guess I'm going to see One Foot in Heaven.
You go along with them, Betty, if you'd like to see it.
No. You get rested up, Jack. In a week or two, some night, we might go to an early movie.
Is it that bad, honey?
No, not really. I don't care a bit. We can go... What's the matter, Cliff? You look so worried.
No, I just thinking. Yeah, let me use your phone, will you?
Go right ahead.
Here.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I guess I can eat something now, Betty. Matter of fact, I'm getting kind of hungry.
All right. I'll get your dinner right away, dear.
Hello? Where were you, in the shower? Oh, well, hiya, baby. Look, Toots, now don't take off, but I'm jammed up. I can't make it tonight. Huh? Oh, honey, it's a thing I can't help. Huh? I'll explain. It's something I've got to do for my niece. Well, that's sweet of you. Hey, wait a sec. No, might be too late. I was going to say, well, would 11 o'clock be too late, Toots? Oh, might even be earlier. 11:15, maybe, huh? Okay, Tootsy. I'll drive by about 10:45 and see if your lights are on.
The Barbours will be back in just a moment. Alka-Seltzer, first, fast, and always. Friends, when you're feeling miserable with a headache, the thing to do for real relief is drink a glass of sparkling, refreshing Alka-Seltzer. Yes, always keep Alka-Seltzer handy. It contains one of the world's most effective pain relievers called sodium acetylsalicylate. Alka-Seltzer is already dissolved when you take it. Therefore, it's ready to go to work instantly. That's why it brings such fast relief. Remember, whenever you have a headache, drink a glass of Alka-Seltzer. You'll feel better fast. Keep Alka-Seltzer handy for the comforting headache relief you want. Ask your druggist for Alka-Seltzer. First, fast, and always. Here's the family again.
Good meatloaf, Betty.
Jack, who do you suppose Toots could be?
I don't know, Betty, but apparently she's a girl who doesn't need much sleep.
Remember, friends, for quick relief from the misery of a cold, take Tabsin Quick. Feel better quick. Tabsin, spelled Tabcin, is the improved antihistaminic tablet that is a combination of relief-giving ingredients. Tabsin does more in relieving cold misery. Tabsin checks the sniffling and sneezing, the irritation in the nose and throat. And Tabsin also acts to relieve the headache and reduce the fever that may accompany a cold. So at the first sign of a cold, take Tabsin Quick. Feel better quick. That's Tabsin, the bright red tablets in the bright red package at all drugstores. One Man's Family is brought to you every weekday night at this time, transcribed by Miles Laboratories, makers of Alka-Seltzer. Tomorrow, Clifford has a mysterious visitor. Chapter 15, Book 83. This is a Carlton E. Morse production, directed by Michael Raffetto.